What's up, you guys? Thank you for clicking on this video. So as you can tell by the title, the Josh Cooley film that was also announced along with the Michael Bay movie about a month and a half ago now, there hasn't been a lot of word or update on this. It's probably quite a few years away, probably like 4 or 5 years, I'd say. So I just kind of wanted to speculate in this video because we've been talking about the Bay movie a lot recently, and we still got to figure out this Cooley movie, what's going on with it. So I just wanted to kind of theorize and speculate in a video here on what this Josh Cooley movie could be. And I drummed up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 options here that this movie could be. And the first one here, Transformers 1 sequel but live action. Now, at first glance, when I say this, yes, it is a little crazy because Transformers 1 didn't do good at all. And, they canceled the sequel, but maybe, just maybe, they want to bring him back and try it in more of a live action CG style. I don't know how that would work, but it's possible. Never say never with Paramount, especially with this new leadership over at Skydance. I wouldn't be surprised if this was the movie, but it's probably very unlikely at this point. Next up here, a Beast Wars movie. Now, a Beast Wars movie we've known has been rumbled around Paramount with scripts, treatments, ideas for a Beast Wars movie for about 10 years now, since Age of Extinction, Writer's Room era. There was a Beast Wars movie that came out of that. There were supposed to be Beast Wars characters in The Last Knight, but were cut from the movie. There was going to be this snake character, Optimus Primal, and Cheetor were going to appear. And then, after the Bumblebee movie, there were 3 scripts in development over at Paramount: an Optimus solo movie, a Bumblebee movie sequel, and a Beast Wars film still going on over there. And they merged those 3 ideas together, and that's how we got Rise of the Beasts. So what if Paramount is finally going to want to take a crack at a solo Beast Wars film after over a decade of developing a solo Beast Wars movie script? That could be the case too. I think this is a lot more likely than a TF1 sequel in live action CG style, but I don't know. I think Cooley would be kind of perfect for this, but with how Paramount's been going, it seems like they want to try stuff they haven't done before in the movies. Which, I don't know if they want to do Beast Wars again after Rise of the Beasts not doing the greatest. It basically just broke even for them. So we're just going to have to wait and see. But I could see this happening. We just got to wait, Next one here, an Optimus solo movie. This has been something that's, again, been going around Paramount Studios for quite a few years now. I believe before even the Bumblebee movie came out, there was word that a solo Optimus movie was in development. I could be wrong on that, but that's what I remember hearing years ago. But definitely after the Bumblebee movie came out and Paramount saw that fans loved it and it made them profit, they wanted to do another solo type film with Optimus. And the script for that was in development, and it got merged in with Rise of the Beast, his storyline. So maybe they would want to do something a bit more grounded and level-headed with a Transformers movie. It seems like Josh Cooley would actually be quite perfect for that. Something a bit cheaper on the budget, like what they did with Bumblebee, and just honing in on one character, Optimus Prime. I think he would be perfect for this movie, and a great opportunity for him to kind of get his foot in the door over at Paramount for more live-action Transformers movies, because I think he would be perfect for it. And in some ways, I'm more excited for a live-action Josh Cooley film than I am for another Michael Bay film. So I think this would be the best outcome, an Optimus Prime solo movie directed by Josh Cooley. But I don't know. It's another thing that's kind of more of a pipe dream. The next thing here, I think this is the most likely option out of the previous 3 that I've talked about so far. The G.I. Joe crossover. Now, this hasn't been canceled yet. It's still in development from what we know. They hired the Jurassic World writer to do this movie last year. And I think that was the last time we got an update about this movie. And I don't know, it hasn't been canceled yet, so there's still a possibility. They haven't said anything about the writing process, so I think this movie might be what Josh Cooley is doing. I think this is the most likely because I don't think they would want to leave the crossover ending on a cliffhanger. I don't know, man. I think they're still going to want to do something with that. And with the characters that are going to have to be juggled and the different storylines, I think Paramount saw gold in how Cooley handled the different characters and the different arcs and storylines within Transformers 1. And they might want to get him to do this crossover film. You know, you're handling the Decepticons, the Autobots, the Joes, and Cobra all in one movie, presumably. So I think he could work great with this. If the Michael Bay movie isn't the Joe crossover, I think Cooley would do just as good or maybe even better than Bay. So I don't know. I feel like out of the four I've covered so far, the Joe crossover is the most likely one, but I could be wrong. Maybe the Optimus solo could be the one. I don't know, man. And then next one here, number 5, I got the sequel to Michael Bay's movie that's in development right now that they seem to be moving forward with first. I'm assuming this is coming out summer of 2027. They're moving things along with the script. They're in the concept art stages. So I think they're going to start filming next year, dropping summer 2027, or maybe 2028 summertime at the latest, I'd say. And then maybe around 2030, we could get this Josh Cooley movie that is a sequel to that Bay film. I think this could be... Actually, I said the Joe crossover could be the most possible outcome out of everything here that I'm going to cover. But low-key, I feel like this could be a runner-up or top spot for this list here that I have for the most possible outcome. Because I think they would want to have to build off of what Bay did, especially if this movie is going to be successful, you know, like over $500 million at the box office. I think the movies going forward are going to follow after whatever Bay's going to do with this movie. So I don't know. I think they would want Cooley to follow suit with Bay, but at the same time, it's going to be different directors, different directing styles. Bay's probably going to be a producer still, but, you know, Josh Cooley's directing, and it's his own, you know, directing style. So I don't know if they would want two different styles within the same universe. I mean, they could do it. The MCU's been doing that for 18 years now. So I don't know why Paramount would think that's a problem with audiences nowadays. It's far from the problem. It would probably benefit Transformers movies in the long run if they did that, but who knows with that. But I can see this going in this direction, especially if the Bay film is successful at the box office, making over $500 million. I think that would be a healthy goal for them at this point, over 500, but we're going to have to wait and see on that. It's pretty early to tell. And the last thing here, number 6, something completely new that we've never heard before, not tied to a previous continuity, not tied to anything that Michael Bay is currently working on with his movie, just something completely fresh. I think out of these, this might land at like the third option for me, or maybe even the second option as to what I'm thinking here could be most likely here. Because I just don't know if they want to do separate continuities, doing a ton of different stuff. It can work with Transformers. I think Transformers can do that the best out of any movie franchise that you have in Hollywood right now for superhero stuff. But I don't know if Paramount would want to do that. And I don't even know if general audiences want that. I just think a lot of general audiences who have followed Bayformers over the years and want that back, they just want one continuity and movies to follow suit after that. But I could be wrong, guys. I don't know. I'm just kind of looking at things from what I've personally seen with general audiences and hell, even fans who really don't care about seeing different movie continuities at once. We're just going to have to wait and see. But I could see all 6 of these being the outcome. Maybe the one that is the least likely, that seems more of like a pipe dream here in this list, is a CG Transformers 1 sequel. But again, maybe they want to try something different, keep that story going, but make it more realistic and gritty and serious. But again, we're just gonna have to wait and see. But yeah, guys, let me know down in the comments below which of these 6 ideas I came up with do you think is going to be the upcoming Josh Cooley Transformers movie. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video. Catch y'all in the next one. Bye.